Get in, beautiful. We're going to law school. Welcome to another day in the life of a pretty law student. Today started off with me getting dressed for the day, go and watch my Get Ready With Me video. Then once I was dressed, I made my way to campus. Today was such a beautiful day. It's been kind of cold lately, but the sun was shining today and it was the perfect weather. My first class of the day was family law, and I grabbed some free pizza on the way up there. Then I got my materials out and I was ready to start the class. I winded up getting to class pretty early today, so I had enough time to just decompress for a minute. Then once my professor got there, we got into our lesson for today. Our lecture was over custody modification and relocation disputes and visitation. I was also on call today to get cold called again, so I was ready for that. Once class was over, I was thirsty, so I went to go get a sweet treat from the nearby cafe. I am so in love with these smoothies, they're so good. Then I walked back to campus and I made my way to our outside terrace because the weather was just too beautiful not to enjoy it. I sat outside for a few minutes, finished my smoothie, and then it was time for me to head to a study room because I had to study. It's final season, so the more I can learn now, the better it is for me later. When I pull those beats out, just know I'm locked in. So I spent some time studying, going over material. I was preparing for my federal income tax exam, so yeah, I was just going over all that. And I had to pack up because it was time for my next class. I left the study room and then I walked on over to my next class, which is federal income tax. I got set up and then I was ready for class to start and we got right into it. We were going over our readings. We always do a bunch of practice problems, which is super helpful. And we learned a few new concepts. Then my professor always gives us a break in between class, so I went to our law school market to grab a snack. I clearly can never turn down a sweet treat. So I ate my candy to keep me going as a little motivation. Then class was over. Then it was time for me to head to my next class, which is evidence. I got in there, got settled down, and then we went over our lecture. Today we were going over witness stuff like late witnesses and expert testimony. Eventually class was finally over and now it was time for me to head to my last class of the day. They had cookies for us and y'all know I can't turn down a sweet treat. So today in entertainment law, we were basically going over our final exam. They were telling us what to expect, what to do, what not to do, all that good stuff. They were clearing up any question that we might have now so that we know how to study and best prepare for our final. Then once class was over, I grabbed my things and I headed out. I waste no time getting out of there. Bye! Thanks for watching.